Thank you, Sil Jill, for liking Flaky Queen Targaryen's post. Like, Flaky does not want to watch the Lifonia music video after that jump scare at the end. Because I don't blame her, man. Like, um, Donald Glover, you need to be in Five Nights at Freddy's the movie. Like, call Jason Blum up and be like, hey, man, let me send you something. Watch this. And as soon as Jason Blum watches that, or Emma Tammy sees that shit, she's going, oh, we got ourselves a winner. Put him in a Five Nights at Freddy's movie, please. And our third installment, Donald Glover. He needs to be in Five Nights at Freddy's 3. I'm sorry. After seeing the way the jump scare, like, okay, so the beginning is Cody LeRae, right? He had a break. He's finding out nobody gives a. And then after that, it goes, I did my jobs, I did my I did my job, I did my dues. Love is for fools. Nobody gives. And then it does that again. No one, no one. And then it goes, I've been liberated. And then when it goes back into that chorus a second time, all you see is that happen. Like the I part happened. Just that happened. And it. I'm going to compare the Lithonia jump scare to what the Michael Jackson Thriller did. Because at the end, you just see yellow eyes. Now, with Donald Glover, it's that. Yo, Donald Glover, you're going to give people nightmares from that, man. Imagine seeing that in theaters. People will be like, oh. They would get out of the theater immediately. They would be like, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Like, as soon as they watch a movie, like, okay, this is good. Prank someone like that. I want, might be familiar. Prank somebody with the Lithonia music video. Just, not the beginning, but at the end, prank them with that, and they'll be like, oh! What the fuck? What? They would be like that. Anyway. Alright, so where did we last left off on? I'm not gonna lie though, it's still a good song though. Even though that jump scare scared the. It didn't. It's not that bad of a jump scare, I'm just gonna say that right now. Just go check out the music video and see if you think it's that worse. But if it's not, then. Alright. Ronan the Accuser. Okay, Ronan the Accuser. If you've seen the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, he was a menacing villain because he wanted to eliminate Guardians of the Galaxy. He wanted to eliminate Star-Lord, Groot, Rocket, and just, yo, this first movie of Guardians of the Galaxy, Ronan the Accuser is a great villain in the movie, so. Oh. Okay. Might be familiar. This is the reason why I'm saying this now. When I watched the second Avengers movie, alright? This line right here. Y'all are puppets. There's no strings on me. Like, yo. The way Ultron spoke in Avengers Age of Ultron is so menacing. And that one part where this one dude compared Ultron to Tony Stark, Iron Man, he chopped that person's arm off. Ultron. Yo, that fight scene I think was in a submarine. I think it was in a submarine. He was a menacing villain because the only peace he wanted was just destruction. That's what peace is to him. So Tony Stark was like, nah, I made something evil like Ultron, so we need we need to avenge and save again. Because even Tony Stark said, can we just go home? But we can't because Ultron, of course. And the way he pops up when they're having a party and all that. The only one who could take out Ultron was Vision. Because, including not only that, but Avengers Age of Ultron is just a foreshadow of Thanos, if you think about it. Because Ultron said in Avengers Age of Ultron, hold on, let me see. I know, I'm so hyped. Like, man, listen, Avengers Doomsday is gonna be amazing, man. What was it? Okay, Vision versus Ultron, I think. Vision and Ultron. Speaking about Vision, maybe familiar, and speaking about Ultron, we're gonna be getting him back in the MCU, which I can't wait for, because he was a good villain, in my opinion. The dude who played as him, I can't wait to see him back as Ultron, because, listen, man, including the way that, Wanda Maximoff, when she saw a vision of what, Ultron was doing, she was like, this isn't right. I don't like this. She tries, and not only that, I like how Wanda and also, Quicksilver, Pedro, they eliminate Ultron. Actually, Ultron eliminated himself. But here's the thing. When he did, though, he came back bigger and just more menacing. So, and the thing is about this one is, like, what he said in the trailer. Tear them from the inside. When Scarlet Witch did the magic with Thor and Ultron actually succeeded with the fight that went down with Tony Stark and Bruce Banner. Ultron, man, he was, even like when Thor said, is this the best, is that the best you can do? And then when Captain America's like, you had to ask, this is the best I can do. You just see a lot of robots with Ultron, like, even the plan he had was evil. Because the whole town in Avengers Age of Ultron was lifting up. And, the way Ultron spoke in that movie, man.
You can see it in her eyes. It's given her.
Oh, I'm trying to. Okay, here we go.
You're afraid
of you.
of death. You're the last one.
You were supposed to be the last. Stark asked for a savior and settled for a slave.
I suppose we're both disappointments.
I suppose we are.
Humans are odd. They think order and chaos are somehow
And how
opposites.
amazing is it that
Try to
an
control
artificial
what will,
intelligence like Jarvis,
but there is grace in
Vision,
it.
is the only one that took down Ultron, because they're both artificial intelligence if you think about it.
Doomed.
Yes. But a thing isn't beautiful because it lasts. It's a privilege to be among them.
You're unbearably naive.
Well, I was born yesterday.
Hold on. I gotta go back to... Because there was just a moment where... still, that was a good movie right there. Ultron Man, though. Including, here's the thing. In Age of Ultron, he didn't get Vision. But in What If Season 1, he got Vision. That's the difference between What If and Age of Ultron. Because if you think about it, that What If episode is an alternate scene of what if Ultron actually did get Vision. And he got Vision, including Thanos. That's even more terrifying. Like, you have Ultron with the freaking glove of Thanos. Nah. Darren Cross. Alright. He was actually a good villain. Darren Cross was a good villain. Because him as Yellow Jacket, that scene with him and Ant-Man fighting, it was a sentimental moment at the end of Ant-Man because you're thinking, oh, this is... But, of course, we know that Paul Rudd, Scott Lang, he comes back out of the quantum realm. So, yeah. Zemo. I have to talk about Zemo because Zemo did what he said he was gonna do. He made all the Avengers fight each other. Black Widow, Hawkeye, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Black Panther, Bucky Barnes. All of them were fighting. Because it was either you're with Team Iron Man or you're with Team Captain America. So it was kind of difficult to choose from those two because but Zemo knew what he was doing. Like, including that ending, because the way Zemo was like, okay, alright. So Tony Stark, also Steve Rogers, they're going to be here any minute. When they are, Zemo knew. He was like, okay, they arrived? Good. Now I can show a little clip. Boop! Showed the clip of Bucky Barnes eliminating Tony Stark's parents, and Tony Stark was like, he's just looking at it like, it was you. Like, man, that scene though, that was sentimental to see. It just still is, because Bucky, well, Steve Rogers and Tony Stark, they were homies. They were boys, but then as soon as Tony Stark saw what really happened to his parents, and who literally was there, that emotion he had on his face, I'll never forget, because you could see it was breaking him seeing that clip. Okay, how do I say this one? Give me a second, I need to go on to YouTube here for a second. By the way, my beef family, I had to, give myself some coffee. So, that's the reason why that's the reason why I'm doing a part 2 now, because of that, so... Oh, no, there's no pronunciation. What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No pronunciation? Oh, no. What? Oh, that's so stupid. Why? Oh, there's no pronunciation. That's so stupid. Okay, well, looks like I have no choice but to do the speech-to-text thing for the voice reader option. Gonna have to. Which sucks. By the way, my be familiar, we have another trailer out today. So, let me know if you want me to react to the official trailer 2 of Mortal Kombat 2. maybe after this live stream, I might do it, because, I'm hyped. I'm really hyped. Now, where is the... Okay, there it is. Screen reader on...
Leaving grade screen reader enabled.
Okay, it's on slow. Good.
In main menu.
YouTube. There we
Launching
go.
YouTube. Open YouTube with the same account. Skip. Search results for Cassilius pronunciation pro. Cassilius telling Doctor Strange Marvel #DR
Cassilius. That's his name. Cassilius. Cassilius was actually a menacing villain because when Doctor Strange put Cassilius, reversed him, and that time spell, Cassilius was like, okay, you want to do that? Alright, let me break out of this real quick. Boop. He broke out of it. So...
Screen reader disabled.
And the way Cassilius was in the Doctor Strange movie, that, Ego, oh man. This villain can shapeshift into anything, because it's a planet. Ego changed into Pac-Man, of course, since, no, not Pac-Man. He changed into Hasselhoff, though. Hasselhoff, and you got Hasselhoff in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. What a great moment in that movie. But also, as soon as Echo laid down what he did to, Star-Lord's mom, Star-Lord's like, wait, what? You did what? Okay. Pew, 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 pew. Used, yeah. I don't blame Star-Lord for that, because as soon as you hear that, you're like, wait, what? You did what? Okay. Vulture. Might be familiar. Can we talk about Michael Keaton as Vulture? When I saw Spider-Man Homecoming the first time, this villain was menacing. From that boat scene that you seen from the trailer, including when Peter Parker was at MJ's house, and all of a sudden you see Vulture there, and you believe Peter Parker's nervous and fear when he's like face to face with the villain that he encountered, not once, not twice, but 3 times. And that glow effect with the Vulture, the green, oh man. I hope we get to see more Michael Keaton as Vulture and Spider-Man Brand New Day. Please bring him back, because he was a menacing character. Hela, okay. Listen, I like how Hela was in the Thor Ragnarok movie, because as soon as she peeked for Otis and her brother, literally throwing the hammer at her, like, oh, you're gonna throw the hammer at me? Okay. Well, watch this. Boop. She grips the hammer and breaks it into pieces. And Thor couldn't believe it. He's like, whoa. Like, it was, and oh, man. And the way Hela was with like, when she wanted her own people to be, like, proud to see her. And when she found out that the people weren't, Asgard wasn't proud to see Hela's like, okay, alright. Does that, and then just, yo, she was, and I like the fact that she literally saw Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet, and she just says fake and slaps it off of the, oh man, Kate Blanchett was great as Hela, because she was menacing, and the way she spoke, the way that fight scene between her and Thor Odinson was amazing, including like I don't know how to say it, like when she does this, like it kind of resembles snakes a bit. I don't know if I'm it. Plus, I like how Hela says, "What were you the god of again?" And Thor in his mind is like, "Oh, you want to know what god I am of? Okay, I'm the god of thunder." You see that happen, and then that movie will always be amazing to me. Thor Ragnarok, the first time I saw on Netflix, I was very invested with Jeff Goldblum's character. Of course, maybe we should talk about his villain real quick. Grandmaster in this, he was a comedic relief, like he was in Independence Day. He is comedic relief in Thor Ragnarok, and I like how they throw a little bit of a, the imagination to him from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, when Thor Odinson is going through this, like, it's kind of like that tunnel scene from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, but in Marvel. It was Marvel instead. And Grandmaster, he has some funny jokes in this, like, well, what's your name? And as soon as Thor does the lightning thing, he calls him Sparkles. Jeff Goldblum is a funny actor, man. Whatever he's in, he just makes his comedic relief work in anything he's in. Rather it's Jurassic Park, or for Ragnarok, or What If, Season 2, because we got to see him in Season 2, and I believe Season 1, also Season 3 as well. He was... in my opinion, he's a hilarious villain. Like, Grandmaster Jeff Goldblum is a hilarious villain, and he's also menacing as well, so... oh, okay. Alright. Killmonger. Do I have... okay. I like this character. I like Michael B. Jordan did a great job playing this villainous character that's Killmonger, because Killmonger wanted to be Black Panther. He got what he wanted. He got what he wanted in the first movie of Black Panther. You can see that, because when that fight scene went down with T'Challa and him, T'Challa's the only one that went over down the waterfall. And then, of course, T'Challa had to go, well, live in our world. And then, as soon as he goes back to encounter Killmonger, you see Killmonger in this golden Black Panther suit, and I'm just like, okay, here we go. Here we go. I loved Michael B. Jordan's character Killmonger in Black Panther the movie, including What If Season 1, because the way he just speaks is just so evil, and you can't trust him. You can't trust him. I mean, you might think, okay, he's gonna turn good in this What If episode. What if Killmonger saved Tony Stark? But no, not really. Because remember, he's a villain. They're gonna make you see that in What If Season 1. Like, okay, so he's doing some good things here. He's saving Tony Stark. Maybe it's not all that bad. As soon as that one part happens in that one episode of What If, you're like, okay, I forgot he's a villain. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, Thanos. Let's talk about Thanos. When he shows up in Infinity War, he beats up the Hulk. Like, he he UFCs the Hulk, like, and every single time the Hulk sees Thanos, he's having flashbacks of getting boxed by Thanos. He's like, no. I don't blame him though. When you have to encounter something like that, you're going to back off, because Thanos gave him that work with being a boxer. That's what I'm gonna call him, Thanos the boxer one day. But also, he knew what he was doing. Thanos knew what he was doing in the Infinity War movie, because we thought, okay, he's not gonna get all the Infinity Stones. Nope. Got the last one from Vision, put it in his gauntlet, even though we already know what happens to Vision, because, and I get where Wanda Maximoff was coming from in WandaVision, because when you see someone you care for, like Vision, and you see him get snapped back into health, and then Thanos just rips his the Yellowstone out of his head, you're going to wish that you could say goodbye to him in a different way, which, proud to say, that happens in WandaVision, because she got to say goodbye in the best possible way, not in a traumatization way, like Avengers Infinity War. Oh yeah, and also, let's see. Oh yeah, and Avengers Endgame also of Thanos, because as soon as Hulk snapped his fingers with the Infinity Gauntlet, pew, 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 immediately rained fire. Immediately. But man, let me tell you, that fight scene between Thanos and the Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Ant-Man, Rocket, Miss Pepper Potts in an Iron Man suit, that was one of the best scenes ever in cinema history. And you'll guess what? Speaking of Avengers Endgame, it's coming back this 2026 in theaters. It's getting re-released in theaters, so you get to see that cinematic moment in Marvel again. The on your left. Woo! This is the best 2026 yet, man. Alright, Ghost. Listen, this character Ghost is a villain, but here's the thing, I like this villain because you can't see when she punches or kicks, when she goes ghost mode, when she's gone, and that's what's great about the Ghost character, because you can't see when she fights Ant-Man or the Wasp, because, well, but I love the Ava character in Ant-Man the Wasp, so there's that. Oh, Yon Rogue? Am I saying that right? Yon Rogue? Yon Rogue. Who's Yon Rogue again? Give me a second. I mean, well, let's talk about, Yon Rogue. Oh, by the way, she was great in Thunderbolts. I'm just gonna say, Yon Rogue. Oh, him, Captain. He's from Captain Marvel, of course. Okay. Yon Rogue was definitely a manipulated villain. You want to know why? Because Captain Marvel didn't know what she was like. Brie Larson's character, Captain Marvel, didn't know what was going on in her own species until Yon Rogue told her And that's when she was like, okay, now I know the reason why I'm having these memories when I was a co-pilot and all this. So, that Yon-Road character was really menacing, though. I'm going to say that now. Mysterious. Spider-Man Far From Home. When I first saw this movie, alright? I love the reveal. Because when Nick Fury, you think Peter Parker himself is with Nick Fury, but then Jake Gyllenhaal's character Mysterio, you forget he has the glasses now of Tony Stark. Immediately hologram, and as soon, because that's the one thing, that's the reason why he's called Mysterio. I like the story they went with Spider-Man Far From Home, because the glasses he gave, like, Peter Parker gave the glasses to Mysterio. He didn't know that Mysterio, or Vec, was a villain. He didn't know that. He didn't know that the elements, the disasters that were happening in Spider-Man Far From Home, he projected it. Vec projected the disasters in Spider-Man Far From Home. When you see the reveal of that, you're like, oh my god. He is a menacing character. Mysterio is a menacing character. And here's the thing. You know, I just realized, if you rewatch that one part where MJ, you can see that one part in Spider-Man Far From Home, that was foreshadowing what was going to happen in No Way Home. Because it did happen in No Way Home. And I still feel bad for Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man, because he's the one that had to save MJ. If you know what happened in The Amazing Spider-Man 2 of Gwen Stacy, it still hurts that Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man had to save MJ. It hurts. Because, man, poor Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, man. Damn. Also, I like how Vec said to fire all drones at Spider-Man, but we already know that with Tom Holland's Spider-Man, he has the Spire Sense. He uses Spire Sense to his advantage, took out all the drones, but of course Mysterio had a trick up his sleeve, because in the post-credit scene, J. Jonah Jameson, J.K. Simmons, showed the clip of Mysterio saying it out loud of Peter Parker's real identity. Peter Parker is Spider-Man. And then it just ends right there, and you're like, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. So we had to wait a whole year for Spider-Man No Way Home to come out. And I'm glad we did, because Spider-Man No Way Home was amazing. It continued off of Spider-Man Far From Home, because everybody knows Peter Parker is Spider-Man now, thanks to Mysterio. So, Agatha Harkness. Oh my goodness. Alright, speaking of, let's talk about Agatha Harkness in this WandaVision show. You're like, okay, she's a kind neighbor, she's not all that evil, until you saw one episode where they show the backstory of Agatha Harkness, and then you find out when she does that little, the cackle at the end of that one episode, you're like, okay, alright, so Agatha Harkness is going to be the villain in WandaVision. Cool. The way that, Agatha was in this movie was, not movie, WandaVision, damn it. I kind of like how they foreshadowed what was going to go down, because we still had to have the second movie, of course. And you see that We'll get to that character in a minute. The power with Agnes Harkness, she's strong, but she also is trying to teach, which, speaking of, she does teach Wanda Maximoff how to use the powers in the ruins, of course. That's the reason why you shouldn't, as soon as Wanda Maximoff saw her when she was trapped, couldn't move because the ruins spell, she used that against Agatha. Flag Smashers, oh dear God. The Flag Smashers, the one gal was really, she didn't care about her own team. You see that in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And you also saw with John Walker, which again, I'm glad all of us reactors, all of us MCU fans can understand where John Walker is coming from, because if you see your own buddy die in front of you, you're gonna lose your, that's it. There's no happiness, that's out the window. You're in rage mode. That's what John Walker was in, and I don't blame him for that, because if you just saw your own friend check out right there, it's a wrap. That's it. But unfortunately, that makes it look... Unfortunately, that's not what Captain America does, because you saw in the movies what he does. And that makes John Walker look bad, because everyone has their phone out recording what John Walker did. So, yeah. But the Flag Smashers are just menacing, ruthless, heartless, and they break bones. Oh yeah. They can do that, alright. Sylvia, okay, the Sylvia character in Loki first season was actually a villain. Because if you think about it, Loki was trying to stop because Kang said, I'm not the problem, but my other variants, they are the problem. So if you eliminate me, you have to deal with the other variants. I'm the good one here. You get rid of me, you're going to have the bad ones. So, I really appreciated Loki Season 1, and I really appreciate where you're rooting for Loki himself to stop his own kind. So, yeah. General DeFay Cove. Hold on, who's that again? Give me a second. We're going up, up, up. This is our moment. Oh dear God. Sorry, I just saw like K-pop Demon Hunter for a second. And now I'm literally, okay, DeFay. General DeFay. General DeFay Cove. Who is that? Should probably type in Marvel. M.A. By the way, it might be familiar. What do you think about... When I heard this news where they're like, hey, we should redo the MCU. Or we should redo the spin-off universe of Spider-Man's villains. Venom, Kraven the Hunter, Madam Web. And I'm like, no. No, don't do it again. Like, no one asked for it. Like, no. I know, you know what, that actually makes me even more mad, because I want a fourth Venom movie to happen, but unfortunately, now that they're rebooting the Marvel spin-off universe, there isn't gonna be a Venom 4. We saw at the end, like, that post-credit scene from the last Dance of Venom, that they were teasing for a fourth movie. And now it's not gonna happen, because basically, it's getting rebooted. So, what was the point of just showing that post-credit scene from Venom: The Last Dance. What was the point of... I don't... Come on, Sony. Come on, why? 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 Did we even ask for the reboot of the spin-offs universe that is for the Spider-Man villains? No, unless... Here's the thing. If you want to, do yourself a favor. Bring back Tom Hardy as Venom, Eddie Brock, please. But get someone different to play as Madam Web. Please, don't. You bring back Dakota Johnson, it's probably not going to be good. Because here's the thing. The acting in that Madam Web movie was terrible. They were bored out of their mind. They didn't want to be there. They were not taking it seriously at all. They were... And here's another thing. This is an insult from Emma... My favorite character, Emma Roberts. You had to put Emma Roberts in this Madam Web movie? Shame on you. Shame on you, Madam Web movie. Because you wasted Emma Roberts' time. I hope she has a great amount of money from just being in that BS movie of Madam Web. Because she could have done any... I love seeing Emma Roberts as... Well, Montgomery, of course, from American Horror Story, Coven. Great character. I also like seeing her as the best Ghostface ever, Jill Roberts, Scream 4. But it's like, why? Why put Emma Roberts in Madam Web? I'm still upset that they literally decided, let's put Emma Roberts in this BS movie that's Madam Web. We don't take anything seriously. Yeah, no, you don't take anything seriously, Madam Web. That's the whole point. I was really wanting to like the Madam Web movie. I wanted to give it a chance, but no, I'm not giving anything. I'm not giving that Madam Web movie a chance because it wasted my time. The acting, couldn't you just take it serious, Dakota Johnson, and all the other... It's unfortunate. Okay, so General Dry... how do you pronounce that name? Dear God. Hold on. I'm gonna have to, I really wanna... Oh God, I know we're doing a rank here, but I really want to see the official trailer, which we will do, hopefully. Okay, how do you pronounce this dude's name? Please tell me there's a pronunciation. Pronunciation, please. Oh, come on. Oh, no. No! Why? I'm mad. Okay, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to do that the screen reader again. By the way, might be familiar. Go definitely get yourself a maple waffle Dutch Bros coffee because it's delicious. It literally tastes like maple waffle. Delicious. Yummy. Okay. Where in the world is screen reader? By the way, might be familiar. Well, I'm going to be going on a airplane. Which... Which I guess I'm okay with. Because, you know, the FD movies, they're fake. They're not real, so... That's the one thing I was kind of worried about, that's the reason why I don't want to fly off on a plane. Oh God.
Search results for General Dreykov Marvel Pro Black Widow face-to-face with the enemy. Natasha's failed assassination.
Dreykov?
Natasha Roman locked mocking Dreykov seen by Black Widow.
Okay, General Dreykov. General Dreykov was a manipulative villain because as soon as Black Widow went where she had to go, and all of a sudden the Taskmaster
shortcut button make auto
Yo, that was
screen.
I'm not gonna lie. People might have I don't have a problem with the reveal of Taskmaster at all. Because it makes sense. It makes sense. Speaking about Taskmaster. Damn. Like in Thunderbolts, that one scene that happened with the fight scene between Taskmaster and Ava and Yelena, Red Guardian, Agent John Walker. And all of a sudden, you just see Taskmaster get popped. And, what? But I thought she was going to be in the rest of the movie. No, she wasn't going to be in the rest of the movie. Damn. Mandor. Hold up. I gotta go to YouTube to, Okay, let me go to this right here. Oh, yay! Oh, yeah, Mandrian. That can't be right. This is the Mandrian that I was talking about from Shang-Chi. This dude was a monster towards Shang-Chi because he used the 10 rings for evil against Shang-Chi, but Shang-Chi hold his own. Especially, yo, that movie was good. Now what's this one? I can't. Hold on, I'm gonna have to like. Come on, man. Why? Okay. I'm gonna have to... Okay. I don't know how to pronounce this name. Which sucks, so I'm gonna have to go to pronunciation. Pronunciation. Yep, there it is. Ah, finally! We got pronunciation. Oh no, not again. Not again. I'm gonna watch this one. Lizard. 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 Lizard, 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 lizard.
Lizard.
That will never get old.
Icarus.
Icarus. Oh, Kid Icarus. That's what I should probably say. Icarus. Let's talk about Icarus from Elementals. Icarus was a villainous character because he also one of the one of the Eternals, and I'm like, this is your own familia. This is your own team. How dare you betray your own team, Icarus? So, yeah, he's a menacing villain. Echo. Echo was a menacing villain as well because, here's the thing. Again, the way that Drew said it best is Marvel doesn't just give villains that are like, I want to be evil because... No, they give them a backstory. With Maya's character, for example, she saw her own father get eliminated by Ronin. You know, Jeremy Renner's character, Clint, aka Hawkeye. So, Maya had to go after Hawkeye because he is Ronin. And also, Yelena had to go after Hawkeye because if you saw the post-credit scene for Black Widow, Yelena thinks that Hawkeye is the reason why Natasha died. But that's not the case, because we saw in Avengers Endgame, it wasn't Hawkeye's fault. Because they had to get that one Infinity Stone. And I still am hurt that Loki Season 1 showed, oh, by the way, those two heroes, Natasha and Tony Stark, they risked their lives because, Gray, they're paperweights. Are you telling me this whole time the Infinity Stones are just paperweights? It still hurts that we lost Tony Stark and Natasha from paperweights? I gotta calm down. That irks me so much. That the two Marvel heroes that we love so much, I'm gonna breathe. I'm gonna take a breath. Alright? I'm still aggravated because they show in the first season of Loki, by the way, the Infinity Stones, they don't work. They're paperweights. I'm like, paperweights? So Thanos was using paperweights this whole entire time. The whole entire time. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna... Kazi was another villain. He was menacing. Okay, can we talk about a menacing villain like Green Goblin? Like, hold on. Let me go back to that one scene. Because I still remember, like, that scene took me back from Spider-Man 2002. When you hear Willem Dafoe say, "Can the spider come out to play?" And on the phone, you're like, holy shit, is this a horror movie? I think this is a horror movie, because the way Green Goblin was in 2002 Spider-Man, you're watching a freaking horror movie play out. Like, oh my god. I'm just gonna say it now, Green Goblin, I love Willem Dafoe's portrayal as Green Goblin, because when you look at Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, he's a horror villain. That he literally is, because the way he speaks, it's just like, oh my god. Where's that one scene? Because this scene right here. Green Goblin. Oh, here it is. Here we go. Found the fight scene in Spider-Man No Way Home. This scene right here brought me back in 2002. Because when I heard this, I was like, okay, so we got Norman Osborn back. It's not Green Goblin, right? Nah. This scene right here.
How does it feel, Norman? You're about to become whole again. No more darker half. Just you. Just me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And here's the thing. Peter Parker, Tom Holland was trying to do something good for his own villains. Which I respect you, homie, because you were doing your thing. But as soon as Willem Dafoe, Green Goblin, just when that happens, it's over. All bets are off.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Are these your Legos?
I gotta go. I'll be back.
Here we go.
Something feels off.
What do you mean?
I don't like this.
Leave it alone. The sooner you guys get through this, the sooner we go home.
This scene right here broke me, man.
Oh, where is he?
He's inside.
And yet here we are.
Because,
Did you not hear me say,
if you seen
I want incriminating footage.
the one scene that happens
So it begins.
This scene right here broke my heart, man. Because when Happy Hogan saw it, he's like, you don't hear nothing. You see Happy just lipping the words, run, get out of here. It wasn't your fault. Go. And they knew what they were doing, like with the rain falling down for Aunt May. They knew what they were doing. That scene still hurts, by the way. Yeah, see the way that the pitch sound happens. Yo.
What's up?
The spider sense. This scene took me back from 2002 Spider-Man. Took me back.
That's some neat trick. That sense of yours.
Norman?
Norman's on sabbatical, honey. The hell?
Goblin.
No more darker half. Did you really think that I'd let that happen? That I'd let you...
The
take
way
away
Aunt
my
May was
power
backing
just
away,
because
man.
you're blind?
This was
What
some
you
horror movie
power.
shit right here.
You know,
From
you-
Spider-Man No Way Home doing this, showing William Dafoe back in his
I saw how she trapped you.
2002, man.
Her.
Yo, Aunt May was literally, she's like, okay, you know what?
We don't need you to save us. We don't need to be fixed. These are not curses. They're gifts.
Norman, no.
Quiet, lapdog.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I've watched you from deep behind Norman's cowardly eyes, struggling to have everything you want, while the world tries to make you choose.
I swear, man, there should be an edit with Antonia
Gods
Starr
don't have to
and William
choose.
Dafoe. Because if you've seen Antonia Starr with that mirror scene that happened in The Boys Season 4,
Run.
or no, 3, I mean, they would... Listen.
Oh my God. What have you done?
I liked you better before.
Up here!
This scene, man. Which makes sense. The guy from the bridge, J.K. Simmons. If you've seen Spider-Man 2, so it's so great. Don't just call back from Spider-Man 2 when he says the guy from the bridge. Oh, here comes Lizard. Lizard.
Did you see that?
Yo. Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin he shows he has combat, man. This scene, man. Even with the light flickering too.
Strong enough to have it all.
You can tell this is like a horror scene right here. And the way that Spider-Man's just punching Green Goblin and he's just like smiling too? Hell no. That's not.
Now I gotcha. I
told you there'd be consequences!
Oh my god, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 floors down, man. 6, 7. I don't know how many floors that was. When I saw this in theaters, man, might be familiar. Tell me I'm not the only one. When you experience Spider-Man No Way Home, Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, he's a horror villain, man. Like, I like his portrayal as Green Goblin because he's just so... He's scary, man. Like, he really is. And they show that in 2002 Spider-Man, including No Way Home. So... Listen, man. Yo. Doc Ock. He did have a moment of villainy in Spider-Man No Way Home, but he didn't realize that it's not Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man he was fighting. It was Tom Holland's Spider-Man he was fighting. When he said, "You're not my Peter Parker," I was like, oh, okay, that's what they're doing with this one. Okay. Electro. The suit that Electro had, I'm not gonna lie, I love the blue look from An Amazing Spider-Man 2. Amazing. But that new suit he had in Spider-Man No Way Home is just so way better than the blue look for him. Alright, now we got Sandman. Sandman, he actually protected Peter Parker from Electro in Spider-Man No Way Home, but until something clicked with him where he's like, "You're not my Peter Parker." Or no, what did you do? When Peter Parker sent Electro in the chamber, like, that's when Sandman was like, what did you do? Lizard in this movie. He's a menace in this movie just like he was in Amazing Spider-Man. Peter Parker. Speaking about Lizard, Carla Connors. They showed her in Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, which I'm feeling like they're going to go with the same story with Amazing Spider-Man with her character, because if you know from the Amazing Spider-Man movie, Dr. Connors lost his arm. What is he trying to do? He's trying to get a new arm. But the one thing he injected himself with wasn't it, because he turned into a full lizard. So, I think that's what's going to happen with Carla Connors and Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, the show. It's a theory of mine. Arthur Harrow, dear God, Arthur Harrow, okay. This villain from the first season, when he put glass in his shoes and... No, man. No. Oh, no. But also, he was a menacing villain. Because what was it, Mark Spector or Steven, Oscar Isaac's other character, he comes back, and when he does, he noticed something's off. Because he's with the one dude, Arthur Harrow, even though he's a psychiatrist or whatever. But we already know that Arthur Harrow is the villain in Moon Knight, so it's not tricking us. Alright. Khonshu. Yes, Khonshu was actually a villain in Moon Knight in the television series, because they show you that immediately with Mark Spector. That one scene that happened with Stephen Grant. Stephen Grant gets trapped in the mirror, and Mark Spector was getting a little, real mad to the point he broke that mirror. I was like, yo, this show's gonna be phenomenal. I can already tell. So I was waiting week to week for Moon Knight, and I gotta say it was a great wait to just watch one episode each week of Moon Knight. Hopefully they bring back Moon Knight for season 2, because listen, man, we better see more Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight. Please bring him back, because he's a great character. Amit. I like her character because, okay, the balance, the tattoo that Arthur Harrow had, she feeds off the sins or whatever, and it gives her more energy and makes her more powerful. How should I say this? Emmett's kind of like Thanos in a way because she wants the balance. So she's a balanced villain just like Thanos is. But she's a menacing villain. Let's just be honest. She's a really menacing villain. So, Anton Mogart. Who's Anton Mogart? I'm sorry, maybe familiar. I'm just so... I love that theme song. Oh, him. Anton Mogart. Who was Anton Mogart, though? Hold on. Who was Anton Mogart? Oh, him! The one on the horse. Yeah, he was definitely menacing. But we already know that, Mark Spector showed him what for, like, alright, game time, baby. And here's the thing I like about the Moon Knight series, because it shows different, like, when Steve Grant takes the Moon Knight character, his uniform is different, while Mark Spector's uniform is so badass, with those, the moon knives, those moon knives that he has. Oh, man. Come on, man. We better see him in Avengers and Doomsday. We need him. We need him versus Doctor Doom. It makes sense because, think about it. Well, actually, it doesn't make... No, wait. It does make sense because, You have Thor, God of Thunder. Who else is a god? Moon Knight. He's a god. So, bring Moon Knight in Avengers Doomsday. We need him in Avengers Doomsday. I hope we see him in Avengers Doomsday. That would be the best freaking moment ever in Marvel history. Okay. Wendy Spector. Okay, Wendy Spector was definitely a villain because... Oh, now that I think about it, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Was it? No, I don't think it was Wendy Spector that... Was it Wendy Spector that got the hippopotamus character to be... She's now the avatar of the hippopotamus character? Hold on. Wendy Spector. Wendy Spector. What's this? Oh yeah, that. Where in the world is... Oh! Okay, yes. That's who she is. Wendy Spector, the freaking mother. Okay, yeah, she was definitely a villain in Moon Knight. And it was a sentimental moment in Moon Knight because... Like, Mark Spector told him, hey, don't open that door. Please don't open the door. Don't go into our painful past. Like, he tried to warn Stephen Grant, but Stephen Grant didn't listen. He wanted to see everything unfold, and when he did, that was heartbreaking to see, man. Like, damn. That was one of the most sentimental episodes in the Moon Knight series. Just seeing that, man, like... You know, poor Stephen Grant, man, because the mother, Wendy Spector, took it out on Stephen Grant because she thinks that Stephen Grant is the reason why Mark Spector is gone. Scarlet Witch, okay. This character is menacing. And they show you it in the post-credit scene of WandaVision when Wanda Maximoff has the Darkhold. You see a cabin in the post-credit scene, and then when it goes into, like, it goes close to her in the camera angle, You see her eyes closed with the Darkhold, and you're like, okay, oh no, this is not gonna be good. And speaking of which, Scarlet Witch, she was on. Listen, when I saw this movie, the way she got out of that puddle, that was on some Ring shit. That was on some Mara Morgan type ish. No, 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 nope, nope. And the way that, again, the way that Scarlet Witch walked when she was injured, like, okay, you know what? I'm still gonna get this kid. I'm gonna eliminate this kid still. You think this injury is gonna stop me? I was like, yo, what the hell? Yo, Scarlet Witch was on demon time in that movie of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. She really was. Because, including the way, this was a PG-13 movie, but the way she eliminated Mr. Fantastic and Captain Carter with her own shield. She saw the shield coming towards her, and she's like, okay, guess what? Whoop. Oh my god, man. This movie was horrifying. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness had some horror elements in that movie because of Scarlet Witch. She was a horror villain in that movie. Oh god, no. No. Sinister Strange, talking about a horror villain in a movie, Sinister Strange was definitely one of those characters. Because we saw that in, like, what? The teaser trailer that they showed at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home. It was a post-credit, like, after the post-credit scenes were over, you see just a little teaser of Doctor Strange of the Multiverse of Madness. And when you see it, then when you see the full movie, you're like, oh my god, this is Sinister Strange. And the things he was doing towards Doctor Strange, he was a menace, he was a beast. Alright, Ribbon Demon, oh my god, Ribbon Demon was a beast as well, because he was trying to get what's her name, Chavez, I think her name is, and we already know who sent Ribbon Demon, Scarlet Witch. The way that Doctor Strange was, he was smooth, because at the wedding, he was having a drink, and then when he saw the Ribbon Demon, he's like, okay, you know what? Hold this for me. Went off the balcony into his cape. That is Dr. Stephen Strange, and it was a smooth freaking way to show the character back. Oh my god, that was so smooth. The way he used the magic to turn into a saw blade to just cut in half the bus, or a car or a vehicle that the Ribbon Demon threw at him. I was like, yo, this is an amazing movie right here, son. Najma. Najma? Am I saying that right? Najama? Najama. Sounds like I'm saying pajama. Najama. Najama. Oh, Najama. Najama. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Oh, snap. Okay, here we go. Gonna have to go on this again.
Born with wings, but psoriasis swooped in to clip them. Now...
Alright.
You are looking at Julian's pronunciation, Doc. Najma. Meaning star. Najma.
Najma. That's okay. Najma. Najma was literally a villain in Miss Marvel, because if you've seen Miss Marvel, then yeah. Najma was out to literally kind of, how should I say it, destroy Miss Marvel, because of, if you've seen the past of what happens with Najma. Makes sense. Gore the God Butcher. I like the backstory of Gore the God Butcher because the gods didn't help him save his daughter. That's the reason why he went straight villainy in Thor Love and Thunder. And I get his rage toward the gods, including because the gods didn't do anything to help Gore the God Butcher's daughter. So he's like, okay, you know what? So since the gods aren't helping, I'm just going to eliminate all of them. And it makes sense because I understand that pain. Like, damn, I know you're a god, but could you at least help Gore the God Butcher's daughter out? Like, help her. So I get, he was a good villain. I understand his pain. So Christian Bale, you did a great job as that character because I understood where the story was going with the character Gore the God Butcher. It is a sentimental story, and I get it. Hulk King. This character, man, I knew something was off about this character because when I saw She-Hulk, I really loved this show. But when I saw what, I was like, okay, maybe Jennifer, like, maybe She-Hulk can trust this dude. Nope. Nope. Because the Hulk King wanted her DNA to become Hulk. Titania. Okay, I love Titania as a villain because she stole the name She-Hulk just for her brand. Just for her perfume. And I'm like, okay, first off, that isn't your name. That's the lawyer's name. She is She-Hulk. Titania, you're not She-Hulk. She is. But also, Titania is definitely an aggravating villain towards She-Hulk because that wedding that was happening with, what was it? Just Jennifer, that episode, I believe. What a great show. Versa Bloodstone. Oh, okay, Versa Bloodstone as a villain, she knew what she was doing when she knew what was going to happen. Like, okay, so let me trap Jack into this cage, and as soon as I do with this person, with the gal, by the way, when the moon strikes, he's going to turn a werewolf, and he's going to eat you. But what Versa Bloodstone didn't realize is, the gal's like, no. He ain't going to eat me because I got this. So it was reverse psychology on Versa Bloodstone because she's the one that got eaten by Jack, aka Werewolf by Night. That freaking presentation Marvel movie was freaking amazing. I like how it's like in the white and black aesthetic because it works. Namor was a freaking villain. You want to know why? Because that queen, the queen scene still gets me every single time. Because Namor literally washed out Wakanda. He washed out Wakanda with the water. Went, and I was like, as soon as the queen checked out, I was like, okay. Wakanda forever, though. Oh, man. But I get it. I mean, I love the actor who plays as Namor, so. Kang! Let's talk about Kang. Kang and Ant-Man, that's the best part of Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, if I had to be honest. Not Darren Cross as MODOK, because that was a little bit like, They should have done MODOK a different way with Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, I'm not gonna lie, because that was just... So this is how they bring MODOK into the... okay. What? Kang was a beast in Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. Because... you see Ant-Man getting messed up by Kang because Kang... well, Jonathan Majors as Kang was a beast. Like he was in Creed 3 because Jonathan Majors as Kang was ruthless and just his strength when he was punching Ant-Man and just they were scrapping and you saw Ant-Man's helmet breaking. I was like, oh, is Ant-Man about to check out in this? Oh no, don't check out Ant-Man, no. But unfortunately he doesn't. So, but unfortunately, I'm going to rank that movie one day. I'm going to. High Evolutionary. This villain in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 was a menace to Rocket. Because that friendship that he had with the Otter, it still gets me to this day. It still gets me to this day, man. Because High Evolutionary knew that Rocket had a friendship with Otter. Oh, you helped this Otter escape? Okay. I was like, no, not the Otter. Oh, you heartless son of a bitch. Like, yo, I feel bad for Rocket, man. Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy Flying Breeze. It was a sentimental movie, and I knew it was going to be. Oh, the heartbreak. Ah, the friendship is too much. Oh, God. Including when, because High Evolutionary wanted to eliminate Rocket, but Star-Lord, Gamora, Groot, Mantis, Drax wouldn't let that happen. Alright. Gravik. Gravik was a villain in Secret Invasion. He was ruthless because he eliminated his own kind. He eliminated one of his scrolls. And I was like, that's your own kind, bro. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you don't care about your own kind, do you? So, he was definitely a menacing villain. He was ruthless. He was heartless. Like, man, James Ritson was also ruthless and heartless because he didn't care what skull he had to eliminate. He wanted to eliminate all of them. It doesn't matter if they're kind. It doesn't even matter if they were friendly. He wanted to get rid of all of them. And I like how Samuel L. Jackson's character, or the one character that we saw, turned into a skull. And also, that finale was freaking amazing. Might be familiar if you've seen the finale and you know what scene I'm talking about. That one scene where that one character just went super human on James Ritson, or not James Ritson, but Gravik was just freaking amazing. Okay, Miss Minutes. Can we talk about Miss Minutes? Because I already told you that this Miss Minutes character is a freaking yandere. Because that one episode with Victor Timely, she was blushing. When I saw those blushing cheeks, I was like, oh, no. Hey. Victor Timely, you better do what you have to do because she's turning a yandere. And as soon as she was running up to him, I was like, oh, hell no. Do it. Immediately got sent to the wherever from the first season, if you know, with Kang. Oh my god, man. Miss Minutes is scary, man. She's menacing. She's a yandere. Never. No. Absolutely not. Dar-Ben. What Dar-Ben was Dar-Ben Dar-Ben. Oh, this Dar-Ben. Yeah, Dar-Ben was definitely a menace because she took away the powers. Well, not took away the powers, but that's the reason how Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, including the gal from WandaVision, their powers keep switching. And that was the best part of the Marvels because it was like, if you've seen Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer, you will get that reference because when Chris Evans touched the Thing, the Thing touched Chris Evans' character, and then he got the Human Torch power, and as soon as Chris Evans touched the Thing, he went back to the original power he had. And I'm glad I read that comment when I reacted to the Marvel's teaser trailer or official trailer. It doesn't even matter what trailer it was. I'm so glad I read that comment because I didn't catch that. But when I did, I was like, oh yeah, that did happen in Fantastic Four: The Rise of Silver Surfer. So I'm glad I did. Okay, now can we talk about Kingpin? Oh wait a minute, hold on a second. I just already ran Kingpin. What am I doing? We can talk about a different villain character. Let's talk about Cassandra Nova. Cassandra Nova from Deadpool & Wolverine, okay? I like how villainous she was. I like how she can use her telekinesis power, and not only that, she knew that Deadpool and Wolverine would stop her, so she's like, okay, you know what? Let me call out all the Deadpools to stop Deadpool and Wolverine. Hey, at least Wolverine had an excuse. He's like, oh, I get to eliminate all these Deadpools? Fine by me. I would freaking love the Deadpool Wolverine movie, man. That movie was so freaking badass. Oh, please. I want Ryan Reynolds to show back up in like the Avengers Doomsday or Secret Wars. It doesn't even matter. Just throw him in the Avengers movie because it's gonna be hilarious. We need comedic relief with Avengers because we already know that Avengers Doomsday is gonna destroy us. We're not ready for Doomsday. We're not ready. Okay. Rio Vital. Rio Vital as a villain in Agatha All Along. Listen, man, might be familiar. I was not expecting, like, when they showed her in the second episode, I believe, she was a menacing villain already. But then, when you literally, they worked it up to the one episode with the boss character. R.I.P. to that character, because this character, she realized what Rio Vital really is. Death. I was like, whoa, wait, what? What? And Agatha All Along? I'm sorry. Aubrey Plaza? What? But then you see it in the finale. Not in the finale, but, not in the finale episode. The one where Agatha had to fight Rio Vital. You see just the skeleton mouth of Aubrey Plaza's character, and you're like, oh, okay. Alright. Yeah. Listen, man. I like Agatha All Along. That was a good show. The Omniscience. The Omniscience was a freaking menacing villain because when the Watcher broke his oath, and who cares if this dude broke his oath? He had to help Kate Bishop, because if he didn't, it would have been over. And by the way, Walton Goggins was in What If Season 3. I heard the voice, and I was like, wait a minute. That can't be. It can't be who I think it is it? Looked up on IMDb, and it was him. It was Walton Goggins as that one character with the pocket watch. Speaking about that villain, can we talk about that music that he played with the pocket watch? It was creepy, it was unsettling. Not only that, it paralyzes do you find out how those people on the train were paralyzed? Because of Walton Goggins' character with the pocket watch. When they heard it, they were paralyzed. There was nothing they could do. So when I saw that, I was like, oh snap, it's gonna happen to Kate Bishop now. Oh no. But unfortunately, that's not what happened, because Kate Bishop was like, okay, alright. I love that Western episode of What If Season 3. That was amazing, by the way. It took me back to Shanghai Noon. Also, Back to the Future Part 3. And, that was good. Samuel Stearns. I like his character. You want to know why? Because he knew how stressful it was to be a president, right? And the president character, Ross, the stress of being a president was so much for him, because when the attack happened in that submarine with the jets, he was almost about to turn Red Hulk, and Samuel Stearns was like, just let the Hulk out. And then as soon as he made his final plan happen, then immediately he turned the Red Hulk. And Samuel Stearns knew it was going to happen. But Sam Wilson himself, he proved Samuel Stearns wrong of the statement that Samuel Stearns said to Captain America, Anthony Mackie's character, I love Captain America: Brave New World. Okay, hands down the best movie ever because you got the Red Hulk. You got everything tied in with the Incredible Hulk Edward Norton movie. Freaking amazing, man. Okay, and okay. Whew. All right. This villain, I swear this villain was freaking menacing, man. If you've seen Daredevil Born Again, Season 1, Muse. That's all I have to say. Muse is a horror villain in Daredevil Born Again, which makes sense because Daredevil is a mature show. The brutality in it, that's what you want in Daredevil. This Muse character, I was like, okay, who is this character when I first saw him in the one episode and the way they ended it. Come to find out, you find out his real name is Bastion. He's Muse. I was like, oh, snap, this isn't going to go well for the Heather character. By the way, the Heather character I really don't like. I'm kind of iff with the Heather character because she kind of irked me in a way when she said, oh, I saved myself. What do you mean you saved yourself? Daredevil saved you, not you. Treat Daredevil with respect, Heather from Daredevil Born Again. Like, what the hell? Like, you say, oh, I saved myself. You didn't save me, I saved myself. Like, and then you tell straight to Matt Murdock, oh, Daredevil he did it for himself. Like, and then you find out at the end, I'm pretty sure Heather from Daredevil Born Again is probably going to turn into a villain, which makes sense because Kingpin. And also Vanessa Fisk. Can we talk about Vanessa Fisk, by the way, in Daredevil Born Again Season 1? She knew that Foggy Nelson was going to win that case, so she's like, okay, you know what? I'm going to talk to Bullseye, and I'm going to let Bullseye handle this situation of Foggy Nelson. What? It was her. I was, And then, when I feel bad for the Adam character in Daredevil Born Again Season 1. Because as soon as Kingpin Wilson Fisk showed where the Adam character was, she didn't hesitate. She didn't hesitate at all. She bought them. And that, like, I was like, what? Well, it makes sense because if you saw Season 3 of Daredevil, the character Vanessa is literally just like Wilson Fisk. So, they're both the bad evil. Bad meets evil. There we go. Yes, there we go. But also, Muse is a villainous character. He really is. Because when these two fans of Muse, he's like, hey, we know who you are. Can we get a picture? And he gripped him up immediately. I was like, okay. What Jesus, criminy. But I'm glad that Daredevil did what he had to do to get rid of Muse. I like how in that one episode, what was that one episode called? Hold on. Was it Exertion Force or something? As soon as Matt Murdock was trying to call the authorities, he's like, okay, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to do it myself. He goes into the one room, and he dresses up as Daredevil, and I was like, when I heard that theme, I was like, let's freaking go! Oh, man. I love Daredevil Born Again, man. It's just seeing that one scene happen, because it was slowly building up, and I like how Daredevil Born Again Season 1 was just building up of Matthew Murdock just trying to do it the law way, of him being a lawyer and all, and then he finds out, okay, this isn't working. I guess I'm going to have to dress up as Daredevil and he does. What the... Man, I'm so hyped. Speaking about that, we're almost on this March, which I cannot wait. I cannot wait because we get to see Jessica Jones back, Kristen Ritter, Matthew Lillard, the GOAT himself is going to be in a Marvel project. The first time around, I was like, yo, what Schumacher himself is gonna be in Daredevil Born Again Season 2. That's freaking amazing. Oh my god, I can't wait for Daredevil Season 2. Season 2 is gonna be peak. Like the fighting with Daredevil and also Jessica Jones, because Jessica Jones has strength. You've seen that from Jessica Jones Season 1, Season 2, Season 3. The way that she just throws the villains. They're like, wee! I want someone to edit every single time that Jessica Jones throws the bad guys into the air and be like, somewhere over the rainbow. I want that song to start playing every single time that she throws the villains. And then you have some, like, maybe a meme or that one Vine person who does the surprise that dude where he's like, now what do we learn? The Void. Okay, let's talk about the Void. The Void character, he just uses the fear, the most messed up things of a person's past. And it's just like, with Yelena, we saw her painful past, and it's like, you have to see that on loop, and man, screw that. So I like the Void character, because the Void character was menacing, and he knew exactly what he was doing towards Bob, that character, because because the Void wanted, yeah, go ahead, attack me, this is what I want. So that way you can become the Void that no. When Yelena saw that, she's like, okay, you know what, I gotta help Bob. So Yelena got out, Red Guardian got out, Ghost got out, John Walker got out, and they hugged him like, you're not alone. That's all he needed to hear. So I love Thunderbolts, man. That movie was so sentimental, and I love the story behind it. It's so good. Okay, Parker Robbins. Oh my god, Parker Robbins is a beast in Ironheart. Because at first I'm like, okay, where did he get this hood thing from? And when they showed that one episode, the finale. When they showed the finale episode, alright? I thought for a second, okay, it might be Dr. Stephen Strange. No. It's not. As soon as I saw those eyes, I was like, that's Mephisto. Oh my god! We got Mephisto in MCU now. He's literally in the MCU. Oh my god! And the fact that Riri Williams, aka Ironheart, got to, like, chat with Mephisto, I was like, oh my... Of course, I was still a little bit peeved that Riri Williams decided to make a deal with Mephisto because she wanted Natalie back. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Please tell me, was it worth it? I'm still... I get it. Like, you're devastated that you lost your friend Natalie, but she's always going to be there in your heart, so just walk off. Go into your suit, fly off, and don't make a deal with Mephisto. And she did. And that Riri Williams character, man, I can't. She done everything. She was a manipulative character. I'm gonna just say it right now. Riri Williams and Ironheart was a manipulative character because she manipulated the brother. The best friend of Natalie, because the brother didn't know that was Natalie, and it's like, and then of course she didn't want to tell the mother at all. She decided to just go into the suit, fly off. And then the other thing I don't like about the choice she made is like, okay, let me go on some heists in my Ironheart suit. Yeah, let's do that. That's a smart thing. That's a smart decision there, hero. Let's go on a heist, not knowing that everybody knows exactly who you are because you're the only one with the Ironheart suit. And Oh man! But also, Parker Robbins when he went to Obadiah Stein's son, because he was with the Heather character in Ironheart of the neighbor, but as soon because I'll say this: Parker Robbins was using Obadiah Stein's son as his puppet, and Obadiah Stein's son Ezekiel Stein was like, "This wasn't part of the deal. Well, I didn't sign up for this." Well, that speaking about Obadiah, this Ezekiel Stein, he's going to be a problem in the upcoming future of MCU because he's, I don't blame Ezekiel Stein going after Ironheart because she literally wrecked the legacy of Tony Stark because I'm pretty sure Tony Stark is up in heaven, and when he sees like Riri Williams literally making a deal with Mephisto, he's like, okay, what are you doing? Why would you make a deal with a villain? Why would you do that? When I said they're probably going to do a live action adaptation for Spider-Man No Way Home or Spider-Man One More Day, nah, just call the finale of Ironheart One More Day. That's the whole. I'm still angry at this Riri Williams character from just why? Oh my god. Girl, it hurts me still with the finale and the way they ended it. Because I'm just like, look, I understand that you are devastated that you lost your friend Natalie in the Ironheart show, but why? Well, why? Oh goodness, man, I can't. Like, I'll just say this: the first episode up until the finale, way better. But the finale episode, it's like I don't blame Ezekiel Stein. I'm actually rooting for Ezekiel Stein to get Riri Williams because she. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, Galactus. Can we talk about Galactus and Fantastic Four, the first steps? He was on some conquest thing. He was on some Conquest Invincible Season 3. Because with Reed Richards, he went like this. Just like how Conquest went with Oliver in Invincible Season 3. I was like, yo. This isn't. I'm not seeing this right now. There's no way Reed Richards is going to be the first one to check out because of Galactus. Galactus was a menace. He was a beast. He was a problem in Fantastic Four First Steps. Because all he wanted, like, this is Galactus. Yo, I'm going to tell you how it is. That baby, give me that. Give me that, please. Because nothing's working. Do you think I want to destroy, like, universes? No, I don't. Just give me that baby. But Susan Storm is like, no, I'm not going to give you my baby. And Galactus is like, okay, you know what? All right. As soon as she said no, you see Galactus, literally, like, remember at the end of the one trailer where we saw Galactus walking down that street? They showed it in the movie. Oh man, Galactus was a problem. The Lion in Eyes of Wakanda, he was a menacing villain because he was a traitor to Wakanda. So, man, Eyes of Wakanda was a good movie. Or not a good movie. Freaking good show. Wakanda Forever. Look, listen. Might be familiar. If you are a huge fan of Prince of Egypt, I'm pretty sure you're gonna love Eyes of Wakanda. Because the people behind that, they were a part of the Prince of Egypt movie. And it shows in the Eyes of Wakanda, the animation style that it had. I was like, this animation style looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? Oh yeah, Prince of Egypt. That's where I've seen it. Okay. Alright, okay, last villain is Zombie Scarlet Witch. Zombie Scarlet Witch was a problem. She held her own. I'm just gonna say it right now. She was a beast. Nothing could stop her. For Odinson couldn't stop her. Hulk couldn't stop her. Scott Lang couldn't stop her. Spider-Man couldn't stop her. Red Guardian couldn't stop her. Yelena couldn't stop Zombie Scarlet Witch. Zombie Scarlet Witch was a villain in Marvel Zombies. And then at the end of Marvel Zombies, Kamala gets trapped in this false reality where her friends are still alive. But when Riri Williams came up to her and said, "It's fake, it's false, don't believe it," I was like, oh no. Oh no. Zombie Scarlet Witch is the best villain in Marvel animation history. That's all I have to say, because she knew what she was doing. Right? Yeah. I'm trying to make the world better. Just just hold my hand, and then all of a sudden, because a part of me was like, okay, she's back to normal. The world's back to normal. As soon as Riri Williams said, "It's fake, don't believe it," I'm like, oh, fuck. So it was fake, and I'm like, that's how they end the first season? And they're probably not going to do the second season. Oh, please, God. Please let there be let season 2 be greenlit, because I feel bad for Kamala in the Marvel animation of Marvel Zombies, because she got trapped in a false reality while Zombie Scarlet Witch is supreme. And you know what? In the Marvel Zombie show, they show that Scarlet Witch is the Queen of the Dead. She's definitely one queen not to be trifled with. They show you that. Especially when Valkyrie, because something told me like, I don't know, maybe you can trust Scarlet Witch, but as soon as you see that zombie look on, it's like, okay, you know what? Never mind. But let me tell you something right now. Seeing Blade in Marvel Zombies was the best thing ever. Like, even, like, him being Khonshu's avatar. Blade being Khonshu's avatar was freaking amazing. Like, that armor he had on, oh my god. Anyway, might be familiar. So that's about it for me. But guess what? We're gonna do a trailer reaction, because I want to do this trailer reaction so badly right now. I got in me right now. Let's do this. I'm so hyped. Mortal Kombat official trailer 2. If you be familiar like my ranking of the Marvel Cinematic Universe phases 1 through 6, why not sing that subscribe button, sing that like button, sing that notification bell, and time upload a video. Comment down below your ranking of Marvel Cinematic Universe villains phase 1 through 6. Let me know. Anyway, bye, might be familiar. Stay brave and stay humble.